Hey guys, welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your cryptocurrency news aggregation show of the day. Look, today we got three good stories for you. Microsoft buys GitHub, IOTA announces its new Qubit, and TRON gets a third listing this week on another exchange. So for TRON holders out there, that's good news for you. And IOTA holders, you're going to like that story that I'm about to tell as well. Let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to the usual, our market caps of the day. And as usual, and as I always say, Shmoy, why do you always keep saying that? The usual suspects of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Cardano, Stellar, IOTA, and Tron. Tron went down one spot, down to the 10th spot after IOTA. We're looking at a 1.5 to around 5% up on the day. Everything's looking pretty green. Most of the markets. Anyone interesting in here? Now everyone's up 10% for Wallenchain. Interesting for those guys who own Wallenchain. Hope you're enjoying that. And yeah, that's our market cap for the day. Our market caps for the day, or our price movements of the day. So let's get to our story, shall we? So now, guys, Microsoft buys GitHub and the crypto community. Not happy. Not happy about that. All right, the Death Star comes in and purchases GitHub. Anyway, let's get to it. Microsoft publicly announced that it is buying GitHub for $7.5 billion. A move that has left many in the Bitcoin and blockchain community seething and jumping ship over the GitHub competitor GitLab over to GitHub's competitor GitLab. Microsoft has a hit and miss history of takeovers. The acquisition of LinkedIn went rather smoothly, with much of the LinkedIn operation still running separately. However, when the software giant took over Skype, Estonia took over Skype. Skype was made in Estonia. That's why I have some Estonian friends here. So shout outs to you guys. Anyway, however, when the software giant took over Skype, they were inundated with complaints surrounding the redesign, as it created an unpleasant user experience for many. Satya Nadella, Chief Executive Officer of Microsoft, Chief Executive Officer. All right. Noted, developers are the builders of this new era, writing the world's code, and GitHub is their home. Well, unfortunately for Microsoft, upon the announcement of the acquisition, the hashtag moving to GitLab started, and developers began doing just that. GitLab didn't hesitate, though, obviously. Thank you, Microsoft, for buying my competitor. I'll take those custies. GitLab didn't hesitate when it came to making sure the jump was as appealing as it could be, because they are offering new users 75% discounts on Gold and Ultimate memberships. 75% off. Here's their little tweet. People are moving to GitLab. New users can get 75% off. Just what we talked about. So bad news for GitHub. Good news for GitLab. Following the announcement of the merger, there was a significant spike in activity on GitLab, according to GitLab statistics portal Grafana. Thousands of projects and code repositories are being imported every hour. GitLab appears to be embracing this influx of activity. They're also struggling to keep up and have asked new users to please be patient and attempt to scale the operation. So for any developers out there, anyone moving their stuff to GitLabs from GitHub, please be patient. All right? You know, they're being nice about it. They didn't know Microsoft was just going to, do that. So the frustration has led to other members of the crypto community suggesting making a move to Keybase, and wait to see if GitLab can handle the increased traffic. So, whether or not Microsoft will make the same mistakes with GitHub as it made with Skype are yet to be seen. So, I mean, Microsoft buying GitHub, that's like Darth Vader. You know, I don't even know what to say about that, but just, all right, guys, head on over to GitLab. All right, developers, head on over to GitLab and get yourself free from that corporate monster. All right. Now, second one, IOTA introduces Qubit. Booyaka. That's their new goods. Let's see what their goods are about. On Sunday, the IOTA development team announced Qubit, a significant long-term planned upgrade to the network. Fans of the IOTA protocol had been eagerly anticipating the secretive update, which has been known only as Q for many months. Anyway, specifically, according to the announcement, the upgrade will allow IOTA transactions to contain metadata, which can be read publicly and processed for rewards by other participants in the network. Where miners on the Bitcoin protocol today expend electrical energy on solving the meaningless hashes, the Qubit system will use computational resources to process real-time data. According to the announcement, Qubit will bring a range of approaches to the IOTA network, including well-known proof of work and proof of stake, but alongside newer systems such as proof of bandwidth. So that's a new vibe right there. Some good shit. Critics have pointed out that these lofty ambitions have not all been realized, and the network currently exists under the control of a central authority, right? IOTA is supposed to be super decentralized. Obviously, it's the Internet of Things, so it's just going to be fridges talking to microwaves, talking to cars, talking to your phone or whatever, right? And so but it's still under central authority, and the authority is called the coordinator. This week's announcements, though, of Qubit allegedly paves the way for the coordinator to be removed. True freedom. Which the team believes would establish the network as the solution for the Internet of Things, IoT, and the new 4.0 economy that we're now moving into. And especially with the 5G network coming, the 5G network coming next year, where it's going to be, 100 times faster. You're going to be able to download a movie to your phone in 1 second. Like, boop, boop. There's a gigabyte of movie in your phone right there. So 5G network is going to make, that's the truth. It's going to make this whole Internet of Things work, right? Because the bandwidth is so supreme. Man, I'm excited about the 5G network. It's such a big deal that the American government here is considering not even letting companies like Verizon, AT&T, or any of those guys implement it, because they don't want them to mess around and buy Russian products, buy Chinese products, which can, be coded and stuff to infiltrate our network at the hardware level, right? So they're really considering just making it American-made, American-only 5G network. Anyways, but blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about 5G. This is a cryptocurrency and blockchain show. But IOTA, if you're an IOTA holder, you believe in Internet of Things, 5G network is coming starting next year. Actually, the end of this year. Well, the beginning of the implementation. But next year, here we come, Internet of Things. So IOTA, I don't own any, and I don't shill, but if you're in the Internet of Things and you know that kind of stuff, well, IOTA's with IBM. I know that. I know they're with IBM and with that R3 consortium or whatever, something like that. So the big players in terms of technology are actually working with them to implement some sort of Internet of Things thing. So if you're in Internet of Things, might be something to look at. I'm not really an expert at that, so I'm not into it. But, all day, all I do is just research stuff. And so I hear big things about IOTA and this Internet of Things stuff, and they seem to be on board, right? Like I said, IBM is with them, and a bunch of other big companies. I just can't remember the names off the top of my head right now. So, anyways, enough rambling about IOTA. But for you IOTA hodlers, good news, guys. Good news for you. All right, Tron. I know I've been talking about Tron a lot lately, but like I said, all I do is research all day, and the whole point of this channel is to give you the biggest stories of the day. So I go to like 10, 15 sites a day. And if I hear a story on like 3, 4, 5 sites, well, that's the ones I pick to tell you because they're the big ones. There's a lot of stories about what this crypto is doing or that crypto is doing, but they seem more like advertisements. This is more news. In other words, I try to bring you the news, like, so it's not like I'm shilling for any one crypto or something, but, just what the crypto world is talking about, So, again, it's another Tron story. Tron's third listing for the week. Now, while it's good, wait till the end, guys, if you're Tron holders, because the news is a little, and I'm going to show you. It is very evident that Tron's team is thriving to make their way into the top 5 and ultimately grab the first spot sometime very soon in the future. The number of exchanges listing Tron's soon to be private token TRX is way beyond counting. The week has just begun and 3 exchange listings are already in Tron's pocket. The mainnet has definitely played the biggest role, and the upcoming token migration is probably what is attracting all the exchanges from different parts of the world as speculated by the market. I mean, and that's the thing. We have to remember, because of this crypto stuff, it's so global. You know what I mean? Like a guy from India who maybe can't read English or Korean or whatever, he has to trade on his Indian site. So until an Indian exchange puts Tron or any of these tokens, so just any token on their exchange, that guy can't trade that. You know what I mean? So places like China, 1/5 of the world's population, India, another 1/5 of the world's population. It's just the rest of us. You do know that, right? Chinese and Indians run this world. It's really, we're just the rest of everybody. But once those get listed on those exchanges where the people can actually interact with the website and everything, things will go up, things shoot up. So let's continue here. After Indodax from Indonesia and Coinex announcing the addition of Tron on May 4th, Max Exchange is now allowing the trading of Tron on its platform. TWD is the new Taiwan dollar, and it will be available for trading alongside Tron on this network, on this platform exchange. Max Exchange is Taiwan's largest digital asset platform that offers TWE fiat to currency and crypto to crypto trading. Following 3 listings already this week, Tron is still continuing to fall, and this is the news I wanted to tell you about. And this is what the problem is, guys. Let's get real. I know a bunch of you guys are probably computer programmers and stuff like that. I'm an investor. I'm a trader. I trade the Forex market. You can go to forexfactory.com, type in my name, SHOMARI, in the search. You can see my profile. You can see some of my old trades. You can see everything that I've ever posted and blah, blah, blah. And the problem is this. As an old trader, I can tell you this. It's a bunch of kids right now trading. They're amateurs. They don't know what they're doing. Why, for instance, would a thing like Ripple go down when they keep adding all of these banks every flipping week? Hold on, let's go to this. Every week, Ripple adds banks. Right? In the real world, where I'm from, good news usually means your asset, your security, whatever it is, goes up. We're with amateurs right now. Bitcoin goes down, so everything goes down? It doesn't make sense. That's like Microsoft going down today because Ford went down. What the fuck is that? Yeah, it's called bullshit is what it is. Because we're dealing with a bunch of fucking amateurs trading in this market right now. But don't worry, guys. And for you guys who followed me over here from Forex Factory, don't worry. Once we have the institutional investors, the Wall Street boys, once they come through, the London boys, Tokyo, we'll be trend trading properly. I'm a trend trader, but you know what I'm talking about. We'll be trading properly. It's not just a bunch of bullshit. Why is it going down? Tron's mainnet just came online. That's like, you know, like Elon Musk, right? His little rockets that went up and they landed, and then as if, what's his company called? His company went down. Yeah, morons. That would be stupid, and it wouldn't happen with sophisticated investors. So once sophisticated investors get in here, guys, we'll be trading properly, and that's why I'm buying and hodling right now, because I'm not going to trade. Trade what? Motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. So there is no trend to trade. It's just nonsense. Whenever you watch these guys, I see them on YouTube here, and I see their websites, and they're trying to do technical analysis of the markets. That's a bunch of garbage. There is no technical analysis to do. All you're doing is drawing trend lines. You notice how all your trend lines are just triangles? What's your price targets? What's your setup chart and your trigger chart? And then so that's another thing, guys. Don't believe that crap. When you see a guy telling you technical analysis of cryptocurrency, don't believe that. The only way to trade cryptocurrency on an active level is level 2 trading. The bid and the asks that you see on the exchanges, that green box and that red box, that's how you have to trade. So learn level 2 trading and you can trade. But that chartist stuff off the charts, that's nonsense. Go look at forexfactory.com, type in my name, SHOMARI. That's charting. That's trading from charts. Trigger chart, setup chart with, with price targets. Okay, so enough. Okay, so following 3 listings already this week, Tron is still continuing to fall, and maybe the market's pace is to be blamed. Well, it's not the market's pace, it's that we're dealing with amateurs. Morons. They just had their... All right, I'm not going to get into it. The market cap has also significantly reduced to $3.79 billion. All right, so those are news of the day, but really, guys, level 2 trading. If you want to actively trade, learn how to level 2 trade. That's that bid in the ask, those boxes that you see, those rectangles that you see when you're at the exchanges. That's the only way to exchange this crypto. Anyone telling you that they have technical analysis, that's garbage. Technical analysis is what we use in the Forex world and the stock world and all of us who are actually real traders. That's only what you use to find your entry and your exit and your price targets, right? You plan the trade and then you trade the plan. So there's actually, you see the Fibbo and then, the retracement, and then you buy off the breakout, the trend line, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into it all, but that's real trading. This nonsense that these guys are showing you with the wrong time frames, you need to have the hourly, the 4-hour, the daily, the weekly, the 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 5-minute, and the tick, the 1 minute. So you have a trigger chart, a setup chart, and then your trigger chart to follow your trade in real time for your trade management. Anyways, guys, go to forexfactory.com, type in my name, SHOMARI, and you'll see about trading, how real trading is actually done, okay? But we're not buying and trading around here with this stuff. This is about hodling, and we're giving you good enough information so you can buy and hodl. So again, we go through our market caps, looking good. And so let's get to this again. Guys, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please subscribe below. Also check us out on Twitter and Facebook. Always go to the descriptions of these videos because I have all the articles there. As you can see, like sometimes I highlight stuff, but then I don't read everything, right? Because some of it's irrelevant to the story that I'm trying to give you. So, but if you really want to, see what else those guys are saying or whatever, then click the links in the description. Good to see you. Come back often. Come back daily. It's been a pleasure doing this for you. I hope you learned something. If you did, please subscribe. And we will see you next time. So today is June 5th, 2008. This is Shamari. Have a good one, guys. Over and out.